What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is December 28th, which means it's the 19th day of my off season. So today I'm going to be going to the gym a little bit later, but then I'm also going to be telling you guys about some of the cool things that happened to me during 2019. Kind of take you through a little flashback, especially for some of you new subscribers. But hope you guys all had a good Christmas. Now it's going to be time to heading into the new year. Big things coming in 2020. I'm really looking forward to it, but today is going to be focusing on all the cool things that happened in 2019. So a little bit later in the video, I'm going to be walking you guys through that. So let's get to it. Okay, so it's currently about 12 right now. Kind of slept in a little bit later today. Didn't wake up till around 10 or 10:30, somewhere around there. Still kind of celebrating, kind of taking a little time off Christmas. The only 2 days that I completely took off was Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Thursday, I was right back in the gym the very next morning. And then yesterday, I did 2 training sessions with a lower body session and an ab session yesterday. And then today, I'm going to be going back to the gym and then doing another session later today. So I'm still training super hard and everything, not taking too much time off. Just maybe not pushing myself, quite as hard with double days every single day. But starting Monday of next week, because today is currently Saturday, I'm going to be ramping everything up. I'm going to be starting my cardio, a lot of more lower body stuff, and getting ready for all the tryouts that will be coming up in under a month. So it's coming up quick. So my goal is going to be to get as match fit as possible, but I don't want to peak too soon. What that basically means is I don't want to get, too advanced in my off season. So then that way, by the time the season comes, I'm going to be kind of dragging a little bit. I want to kind of push some of it back a little bit. So then that way, when the season comes, that's when I'm going to be peaking the most. And my fitness, and my playing abilities, all that kind of stuff. So just going to be playing it smart, but I do have to get as match fit as possible because at the tryouts, they're going to be looking for people like that. And especially because the team that I'm going to be trying out for will have a game in the second week of March or something like that. So it will be crazy. So they're really going to be looking for players that are already going to be fit, technical abilities are already going to be there. So I'm just going to make sure to get everything, on point as possible because I can't say too much, but the game that we'd be playing in March, if I do make the team, would actually be pretty crazy. So more to come on that a little bit later. You guys will hear about that hopefully soon. But today it's just going to be going to the gym and everything. Already had like a cup of coffee and like a granola bar. So that's just kind of what I'm doing right now for my breakfast, keeping it light. Then after the gym, I come home and have a lot of protein and stuff like that to help recover. But now it's time to go to the gym. So I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay, guys, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I got some new lights for my car. And these things look so cool. Got them in the front and in the back. So now we can get lit every time I get in the car. That was cringy. Now finally heading off to the gym, so let's go get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna voice over what I do in the gym today. Today I did all upper body, so I went in here, started with the chest press, did a few warm-up sets. Here it was 50 pounds on each side, and then you'll see here in this next clip, I switched and went up to 60 to see how many reps I could do. This one was definitely a lot more of a struggle, but I'm definitely getting a lot stronger because on these, I used to only be able to do like 5 because this really just works on only using your chest. You can't really use anything else on this one. And as you can see, it was hard, but I was able to crank out about 9.5. Then after that, we moved into these cable flies. Now I love these because you're really able to penetrate the inner chest part and really being able to get a good contraction. So I did a couple different variations of these. Afterwards, then I went into these cable curls, did the like the wide easy bar style and held it on the far outside to really work on that inside part of my bicep. Then I moved to the tricep push down, been cranking up this a lot. I think I've gotten up to like 90 or something. Today I didn't go quite as heavy, and as you can see there, I got distracted and my form went off. But then I moved into these space pulls, and I really love these. These really help target your outer shoulders. Then I went into these wide grip rows. Now I love these because you're really able to get really wide and really able to contract your back. These were a struggle because I added a lot of weight to this, but it was really good. Then I moved over to the lat pull down, got in some good reps of these, really just able to target that lat and work on, getting that big, wider Dorito style shaped body. Then here I moved to the Arnold press, and y'all have seen where I've really been doing these a lot, and I absolutely love these. Been able to get these up to 30 pounds and being able to consistently do them throughout all the reps, and that was it. Then moved on, went back inside, went and I got this new protein shaker bottle to where I can actually put my protein in a compartment at the bottom, so I'm able to drink my water and all that good stuff. And then as soon as I get done, then I can take the lid and everything off and then put the protein powder in it. Then I'm able to go get in good amount of protein right after my workout. So really good, really enjoyed this session, and that was it. Just finished with the gym. Really good session. I mainly just worked on all kind of machine stuff. Didn't really feel like using kind of free weights because today was just kind of a fun day, so I just wanted to work on some of the things I don't usually get to do. But that leads me into one of the main points of 2019 that I did was I got my first gym membership and really started working out seriously, and I got so much progress out of the gym this past year. Whenever I first started, I thought 30 pounds on the bench press was something phenomenal, and now I'm doing more than double that. So it's just really cool to see the progress and everything. And whenever you're first starting out, don't be scared or nervous to think what people think of you because you're not lifting heavy. If you keep doing it steadily throughout a year even, you're going to make so much progress, and people are going to be blown away by how much progress you can do. But that was definitely one of the big parts of my kind of journey of 2019, was really starting to focus on weightlifting more, and I love it. So now I'm gonna go home, get some food in me, and then I don't know what I'm gonna be doing about training today. I might just kind of go outside and just have a little bit of fun, because the real work will really start Monday. So I might just kind of take it a little bit easier since it's finishing out Christmas break. But we'll have to see how it goes, but I'll catch you guys a little bit later. Back home, just made myself some lunch. Got me a tuna sandwich right here and some Takis. And I hate tuna, but it's one of those things that I eat because you get 21 grams of protein per little can, and you get the essential fish oils and everything, and tuna has a lot of benefits to it. So even though I don't really care for the taste, it's one of those things that I just eat because I know it's good for me, and then just having a little splurge with the Takis because it's the weekend. But that's the second thing I want to talk about. Is one of the big things that changed in 2019 for me was my diet. At the end of 2019, whenever I started getting ready to try out for some of the semi-pro teams, I started taking my diet pretty seriously. But all throughout 2019, it was one of those things that I really took seriously. I only had pizza that I can recall only twice throughout the whole year of 2019. I haven't had any soda since 2018, the end of 2018. And it's just one of those things that has really helped elevate my game, and taking your diet seriously is one of those things that's going to help push you to the next level, because you can't perform at the highest level possible when you're eating junk food all day, drinking soda, drinking sugary coffee, and all that kind of stuff. So that's one of the main things that I switched up, and I absolutely love it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and eat this up and then see what I can get into a little bit later. Okay, so now moving on to the third thing that happened to me in 2019 that was absolutely crazy was right here. I had signed for my first semi-professional team at the age of 19. I had tried out for 2 teams beforehand, got rejected by one team, and then another team in the USL2 wanted to bring me in. Had a knee injury, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So that took me out. So then I went and tried out for a UPSL team, made it after the second day of the tryouts. On the second day, I scored a hat trick in our scrimmage, and it was really good. Season didn't finish how we quite wanted it to, but it was still a great learning experience for me. I got my first ever goal at the age of 19, semi-pro goal, and my only goal, because I never scored in high school, And then my only other team was this team right here. I did play preseason for a local club team right before I went into season with this team, and I did score some like 5 goals in like 3 games or something like that, but those were just kind of preseason friendly, so I don't really count those. So that was my first ever like real goal and first semi-pro goal with my left foot at the age of 19, so it was crazy. Just super blessed for the opportunity that God gave me to play there and to help me develop to where now I'm better prepared to go into these tryouts this year. So that was just something really cool that happened to me this year. And it's just one step closer to fulfilling my dream. For the past couple hours now, I've just been running around doing some errands. Then I've been kind of cleaning up my room, getting some stuff moved around because I had a lot of stuff kind of cluttering up. So I was getting rid of some of that. But I'm going to move on now to the fourth thing, kind of more of the insignificant one, but I flew on my first airplane, traveled all the way to the West Coast for the first time. On the same trip, we got to go all the way to California to like Huntington Beach and LA, and then we were staying in Las Vegas, Nevada, and then we went to Utah and Arizona. So we went to 4 different states on one trip. Super cool experience. I would love to like even possibly live out there one day in either of those. The West Coast was just super, super nice, but flying on my first plane was definitely really cool and definitely an experience I'll never forget. And it was just honestly super cool.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
It's now 10:30 at night, had dinner, all that good stuff. I've been working on editing this video all day, doing up a bunch of different graphics and all that good stuff. But now I'm gonna move on to the final like kind of big thing that happened to me this year. And that was midway through the signing and everything and the tryouts for the team that I played with. I actually picked up a really bad knee injury. I was dealing with some hamstring tendonitis that actually took me out for close to 2 months, I believe it was. And to be honest, it was one of the like hardest moments of my like journey so far, because there's nothing worse than not being able to play. And it came at a time to where I had finally gotten my big break and was able to finally sign the contract. And then once I did, I couldn't even do anything for a couple weeks after that. I had to miss the first week of training with the team and all that stuff. But like everything in life, things always work out. And when you get to the other side of it, things always, you know, are super sunny. So anytime you go through like a dark time in your career or in this journey, because there are definitely a lot of lows, just remember that when you get to the highs, everything's going to be totally worth it. So that was that, but there was definitely a lot of other cool stuff. If you guys want to go back and check out some of my videos, I got a bunch of different cool things. Some of the things that happened to me this year was just super crazy, and some other ones that I didn't talk about, like going down to Miami for a couple days, getting to travel around all throughout Florida, then going to the West Coast and all that stuff, getting to play in different places, getting to play in front of like over 100 people at our game, and everything was just super crazy. This year was by far the most probably amazing year of my life. There was just so many different cool things that I've always dreamed about doing that I finally got to do. So it was just honestly super cool, such a great year. Super blessed to have got to experience all those cool things, and most of the things I got to take y'all along with me. So for all of you guys who've been subscribed to me for a while, thank you so much. And all the new subscribers, thank you. We are so close to reaching 300. My goal is to hit 300 by the end of the year. So hopefully we can reach that goal. But that's probably gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys have a great New Year's. My next video will be in January. So hopefully you guys have a great holiday, but that's gonna be it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.